Oh, I see you, D. Thomas, in the chat. I'm just getting things together, posting on some of these X and Discord to let people know about the stream. So I'll be right in just a few moments. Getting that first chat love, though. Love it. Love it. All right, we are live. All right, whoo. Let's see. Thomas says charter neighborhoods function on an invite-only basis. The owner invites players to join their private neighborhood, up to 50 players regardless of guild. The charter leader can remove players as needed. Well, that seems interesting enough. I might have to look into that. I'm going to put that in my... Let's see. First, let's adjust the sound of the music. It's loud. Alright. Let me put that in my things to do app. Check out housing charter in WoW. Go to that task, and I'm going to take what you said here. There you go. Put that in my little notes here. Alright, I put that in as a task for me. I also did not get my task done for creating a Google form. Create Google form for raid night information from you. I did not get that done because I was actually out of the office all day today. So did not get a whole lot done, unfortunately, but did get some things done, and that's a good thing. Let's see. I'm going to make this. Kick stream. All right. We got that. And right now what I'm doing, just so you're aware, is I'm setting apps up on the computer for things, right? So, like, instead of using Discord directly, I'm going to use Discord through my browser as a progressive web app. My hope is that by doing so, it will not blow up so hard on me. Like, it just has issues sometimes. And so, not quite sure what to do about that yet. But we're figuring it out little by little. So I got that one. Now I need one for Twitch. So let me open this up. Go into streaming. We're going to go to twitch.tv/TheRealPapaSmurf. That's me. I am the real Papa Smurf, the one, the only. Lord knows we don't need another. And we're going to install this page. Install. Yeah, IP jailed in the chat. Recoil says, I'm everywhere today. You are everywhere today, aren't you? Where are you at? You are here, there, and everywhere. All right, let me pin these to my taskbar as well. We're going to move these down here. Oh, yeah, I see you in all three places now. I see it. I was just in the Twitch app, so I see it, but I'm everywhere today. I'm everywhere today. I'm everywhere today. And I'll take you in all three places anytime, any day. Doesn't matter. But again, as I said yesterday, that's a whole lot of this face for radio on your screen at the same time. Just a whole lot. I mean, that could be dangerous. Now, I think the next thing that I want to do is I want to make a Wowhead app with my browser. Now, this is something that you can do, Recoil, also inside of Vivaldi. Really cool thing to do. And I'll share my screen for a second. So you can see this. I'm already in WoW. But let's say I've got my browser here and I've got Wowhead. Okay? I can right click on this, go to Progressive Web App, and say install page as an app. Then you give it a name. And in my case, I'm just going to call it Wowhead. And I'm going to hit install. When you do that, it makes a window that looks like this, that actually just looks like an app. Got Wowhead at the top, but it's really a browser window. Right? Now, why is that any good? Are apps better than just browser tabs? Well, here's the thing. In browser tabs, everything is inside of your browser icon on your taskbar. Now, what I'm going to show you here is I am going to turn off, one second, my big red border here. Okay. And I am going to, all right, you can see down here at the bottom my taskbar. Now look over here. There's Wowhead by itself. Let me turn off my username and see that. Right? There's Wowhead. There's Discord. There's my Google inbox. There's Kick. So I can click on that and it opens up. Right? As its own window, its own app on my taskbar. There's Twitch. You know, there's my Streamlabs with my chat open and everything, all right there in one place on your bar. So it's kind of like having bookmarks. So instead of everything being here under Vivaldi, I sort of like the idea of apps. So I could quickly say, if I'm trying to reply to you, let's say I need to reply to you directly on Kick, right? Well, I could click on the Kick app and then just type my message here. Or I could click on the Twitch app and type my message there, right? Or I get in Discord and type my message there. You know, instead of using the actual, like this is the actual Discord app right here, right? I can actually use this one that's inside my browser. So, very much a different experience depending on what you're looking for. This is one of the other things that I love about Vivaldi, and Edge has it. I don't think Chrome has it, but Edge has that as well. Which will use the least CPU usage? It depends on the site, actually. So think about it like this. Like, I don't have to have the browser open technically anymore. Like, take Wowhead here. Wowhead's going to run in its own task manager process, right? So there's the app Wowhead. It uses its own based on what's on the page. Now, a lot of these other things can now be closed, but you can see here, like, this is my Streamlabs app that has a bunch of subframes open. Here is my Gmail. So if I close out of my email, that goes away, right? I've got Gemini open as a separate app like that too. You could close out of all these, and instead of having a browser open that has a ton of web pages open in it, you just have one like an app, right? But it'll use the same whether it's one tab open in a browser window or it open as an app. You know, uh, I like the idea of having apps because it's just something that I'm used to. Having it on my bar down here at the bottom, like WoW and all these separate, is better for me. Like, this is Odoo. This is my business app that I have. And right there, I have apps where I put in tasks for the stream, things that I'm working on, ideas, stuff like that. Right there. That's actually just a web page. It could be a tab in the browser. But what if I don't want, like, if I want to show you something on stream and I've got the browser open with, say, a bunch of just tab after tab after tab, you know, you're seeing all these tabs on the side, even though I'm showing content here, right? And this allows me to keep my browser clean for me. And it's just all how you organize data. It's all in how you organize stuff. So now when I want to show something on Wowhead, I can actually hit the Wowhead app on the screen, bring it up, and show you guys Wowhead. And it's just Wowhead. You don't see anything else in the browser. It's just Wowhead, right? And I pin my stuff to the taskbar, right? So for instance, I just closed out of, oh, maybe I didn't pin that one. I didn't pin Wowhead to the bar. But I can now click on this, right? And actually type in Wowhead, and there's a Wowhead app. And I can click on it. And there's the Wowhead app again. And I can pin that to my taskbar, so it's always here in the taskbar. Something that I might use. You know, there's Discord again. So, it can prove to be helpful. It just, like I said, it all depends on how you organize the data. Right? The other good thing is maybe I want to make this super wide for whatever reason. Now this is super wide without having to change the entire browser. You know. There's a ton of uses. It's just all in how you organize your data. That's all. So. All right. Where was I at? Sky in the chat. Sky, what's up? What is going on? I am not hearing alerts today from the chat. Need to see why I am not getting alerts. I want my alerts. We're going to turn my stuff back on there. There we go. Just trying to get some stuff ready here. You know how we do. You know how we do. Let's see. I was looking for my chat box. It was somewhere where I did this to turn on notifications. Because I want my notifications. Ooh, can I actually respond here? Let's see. Testing on it. Did that work? Ooh, I think that did. It did. Oh, wow. Nice. So now I got to figure out. Let me ask my AI here. How do I make the multi-chat ding me when someone types a message? It says you'll need to configure it in your chat bot widget. Ah, there we go. I see that. I see that. I'm excited now, y'all. Nope, that's not the one I want. Here's what I want. It says access the chat box widget, which is done through your Streamlabs dashboard. Chat notifications. Yes, I want chat notifications. That's what I should be hearing. Let's see. Add the chat box as a source. Oh, do I not have that as a source? I thought I did. Camera setup. Shared screen. Alright, well, let's make a new source. And it says... like chat box from the widget. Where is chat box? I see chat highlight. Let's go all source. There it is, chat box. Add that source. Yeah. Add source. We'll hide it. Alright guys, can somebody type something in the chat? I want to make sure this is working. Sky says I'm taking a 5 floodgate right now. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Somebody, anybody type in the chat real quick for me. I want to make sure that I am getting the notifications. I want to know when you guys are chatting. There we go. No ding still. I don't know what the deal with that is. Let's see. Huh. What did I miss? I wonder if I've just got let's open my volume mixer here. Oh, I think this is it. Let's go. All right. Well, we'll figure it out one way or the other. We'll get it together eventually. you know, I make these changes, and every now and then it's good, and sometimes not so good. But we'll figure it out. Let's see. Everything is enabled. All right. Okay. What are we looking at here? We are looking at. All right. So one thing that I want to do is, you know, one of the reasons that I stream to you guys, and not just you guys, but one thing that really got me into wanting to stream more is being able to help folks. Right? That's what I want to do. So what I'm thinking that I'm probably going to do is I am going to make a baby key, and I'm in the wrong place to do that. Here, and we're going to take my 14 Tazavesh and knock it down. Let's see if we can.
New to explore?
Let's see how high we can get it today.
Don't forget to repair your gear. Tell me another story sometime. Hope you find lots of treasure out there. Try not to slay too many dragons, okay? Tell me another story sometime. Try not to slay too many dragons, okay? Don't forget to repair your gear. Hope you find lots of treasure out there.
Thomas says, got to get me a 10 Dawn, Arakara, or Halls.